Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, direct from our newsroom, otherwise known as my compost heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this week. Hey, we got a bag of tissues here. You know, if you were to believe the national media, these tissues were needed this week at the Yale Child Study Center in New Haven, where Hillary Clinton came the day before Super Tuesday for an event to discuss health care. Now, all the stories in the national media were, Hillary cried. That was actually the headline. Hillary cries in New Haven in the Huffington Post. National media, they all talked about, did Hillary cry again? Now, I was there, and guess what, along with the rest of the media, she did not cry, and who cares? Now, if you went really close, you might have seen whether a tiny, tiny tear might have trickled down when she had a nice introduction from Penn Rodine, her old friend. But nobody, now there were some exceptions in the media. Mary O'Leary in the Register wrote about health care and the substance. But there was this torn story, CNN even, all about whether she cried. Come on, can we talk about something serious in this campaign? I mean, that event had a very important topic, which was, how are we going to get universal health care? Now, Hillary, like other Democrats, has given up on the idea of single payer. Some of us feel that's the only way to truly have universal health care in an affordable way, get rid of the greedy HMOs, just suck out all the profits and have an incentive not to give people care or preventive care. There's another side to that story which Hillary Clinton talked about at length, which was to try to do it more incrementally. Her suggestion was give the congressional health plan to all Americans who don't have health care. Strategically, her point was, how could even Republicans argue to everyday voters, you can't have what we have? So it's an interesting debate, but it got missed. You know, it gets me so mad, even I could use one of these tissues now. I'm tearing up, just kidding. What else? What other stories are we working on? Looking for some change here. Hey, buddy, got some change here. New Haven voters were looking for change this week, I think, in the primaries. They voted overwhelmingly 2-1 for Barack Obama and responded to his message of change in terms of the nasty, cynical politics of which Clinton sometimes is a part, and looking for hope in our politics. Now, what's the message for New Haven here? 18,000 people came out. Not a huge turnout, although in some parts of the city it was. We ran out of ballots, actually, at our polling place in Westville. More people had to come because people were responding to a message of hope. And that's a lesson for us because fewer people voted in our own mayoral election last fall. Now, often people in New Haven get upset about the machine and how they squash dissent or prevent people from taking part. And it's fine to sit around and bitch, but it doesn't do much. What we saw this week is when you run for office with a positive message and inspire people, you can get more people involved in government and to make their community better. And in New Haven, we even saw people who rarely work together, like in the Hispanic community, there are two political factions. They came together. So the lesson, I think, from primary day in New Haven is run for office, whether it's your ward committee, board of aldermen, state rep, mayor. Just do it, run, and think positive. You know, draw the distinctions, but stand for something, and then more people will come out and vote and participate and make the city better. Till next time, this is a New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, and remember, always pick up your trash and your tissues.